I worked in a Ford Lincoln store. I got moved from the Ford service lane over to Lincoln service lane. And in that transition, I earned 60 5-star surveys in a month. 5 stars was a perfect score. 60 was a lot of 5-star surveys, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I earned them. Let me first say I didn't earn them because the service department was super fast in fixing their concerns. I didn't earn them because everything was super convenient for the customer. I earned them because of me. When I worked in this Lincoln service department, we really had a backlog of repair orders. And because of that backlog, we couldn't be very rapid with service. So I wasn't earning 5-star surveys because we were super fast. And a lot of service advisors pump the brakes here and say that's the only way we can earn a good survey is if our technicians and our shop and everything is running smoothly. And I actually somewhat agree, but there's something you can do as a service advisor, and this is it. You can communicate, and then over-communicate. That's one of the few things you as a service advisor has control over. How often and how well you communicate with your customers. I had customers' vehicles hostage for weeks at a time. Their part was on back order, it was a comeback issue, whatever the thing was, whatever it was that would make them upset, they still gave me a perfect survey. The reason is because of me. And they would tell me that. They would write that on the survey. The only reason I am doing this 5-star survey is not because of X, Y, Z, but Chris. That's it. They just enjoyed working with me. I was courteous at check-in. I walked around their vehicle. I sat down with them. I talked to them about their needs. I asked them, when I give you an update, would you like a phone call or a text message? Most of them said text messages, and that's how we communicated. I also told them if I had something big to tell them, like a repair estimate, I'd give them a call. They said, okay. And then every day from there on out, I sent 2 text messages, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, between like 10 and 11 o'clock and between 2 and 3 o'clock. Even if I had nothing new to say, even if their part was still on back order, I would just type it out. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, I'm just letting you know that I don't have your part yet, still on back order. I just checked with the parts department, no update there, but as soon as I have something, I will let you know. Look to hear from me, XYZ. Now, if it's a back order situation that's taking a super long time, you can say something like, now, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, how often would you like me to update you? That way you're not bombarding them with useless text messages. But they actually really enjoy getting the daily updates even when they know what it's going to be. It just helps them know that you're paying attention, you haven't forgotten about them. I had customers approach me and say, no one has ever done that before. I cannot believe that you did that for me. And I didn't do anything but send a text message. Think about how many texts you send a day. Just take a few of those and throw them to your customers. I'm telling you, it's going to take your CSI scores to the moon. Now, I know we can't coach customers about the survey. I know some OEMs don't let us say things like, now you may receive a survey in your email in the next 2 to 3 weeks. If you could fill that out for me, I'd really appreciate it. I know some OEMs won't let us say that, but as long as you impress that customer, give them the big wow. I communicated with you so well. I was so courteous. I was a great advisor. They'll feel inclined to fill out that survey. You just watch. Give it a try and let me know what you think. Like always, your thoughts.